Hello and welcome to the Carer Coach episode 2. This channel focuses on families and friends of people experiencing mental health issues. In today's episode, we'll focus on emotional fatigue in relation to our expectations. It's not uncommon when I have a new client that the first thing I notice is that they seem to be very emotionally fatigued, worn out, tired, overwhelmed. The starting point at this stage is accepting the person completely for where they're at, because when you hear their story, it is totally understandable. Often my client has really been put through the ringer and is often living in very difficult circumstances. So where they are at and what they are feeling and what they are expressing is extremely valid, and it's a starting point. It's a starting point for where we begin our work. In this kind of work, acceptance is everything. Acceptance of what is real and where we are right now. It doesn't mean we necessarily want to be there, it doesn't mean that we like being there, but it's simply where we are. And if we can accept where we are right now at this point in time, including how we feel, then we're at a really good point to move forward and move into the future. We will also look at expectations. Is my client's expectations realistic at this point in time? Very often my client will say to me, I should be doing this, or I should be doing that, or I'm not doing this, and I'm letting people down. Or someone's telling me I should be doing this, I should be doing that, and I'm letting them down. We need to cut all that away and look at the situation for what it is, importantly where my client is at. So we start reeling in the expectations to a point where our client feels like they can actually achieve them, and hence reels in the overwhelm as well, at least some of the overwhelm. Taking the pressure off. Hey, it's okay to set your goals, to do something that's actually manageable and doable, that you can achieve and you can achieve quickly. Let's start putting in the foundations. Let's start laying the bricks one by one. It takes time and patience, and acceptance is everything. Acceptance from me as a worker, and acceptance from my client as to their situation. As I said before, it's not that they're accepting it in a, I like this and I want to stay there. They're accepting it as a reality. This is where I am at this point in time. I can accept that. All right, so what do I need to do to move forward? Now, very importantly, we work from a basis of safety. So that's talked about very early. So we'll discuss if there's abuse happening and address that first and foremost, because that is the most urgent priority. It's key that there are effective ways for one to retreat from a dialogue or a situation, and so that is discussed very early. So we look at making sure that my client has self-care things in place, whatever's manageable for them at this time, because with a lot of people, self-care is a fairly foreign idea, and so it's something that has to be learnt for some people. With other people, it's a matter of bringing back what they used to do or increasing what they've already got in their lives, but looking for things that are going to support them, nurture them, people close to them who are beneficial, nurturing types, people who love them. Start building that stuff up, building up the support within their own lives, and step by step moving forward from there. We cover quite a lot in this work, and I've covered a little bit of it today, and I hope it's given you a bit of an idea of some of the things we do and some of the things that are beneficial. Most importantly, I just want to drive home the fact that there is things that you can do to make a difference and to make things better. All the topics we talk about, and certainly all my approaches, are based on support, both for my client and for the person they're supporting, because if it wasn't supporting the person that they're supporting, it wouldn't work. It's as simple as that. Thank you for joining me today. I will be back soon with episode 3 of The Carer Coach. Again, thanks so much for joining. Please subscribe if you'd like to, if you enjoy this content, and like, of course. and leave a comment. If you have a question or anything like that, I'd love to hear from you. Questions for the channel, love to hear that too. So hopefully I hear from you soon. Until next time, farewell.